Third time's the charm. There we go. I swear, I'm sober. Not a drop of alcohol. Yet. Welcome, bienvenue, welcome. Traveler, étranger, travelers. Glücklich zu sehen, je suis enchanté. Happy to see you, like a restaurant. Welcome, bienvenue, welcome. Cabaret, oh cabaret, cabaret. Welcome to Jessica's Cocktail Cabaret, where I butcher one of musical theater's most beloved songs every week. This week I have two amazing special guests, and we're going to dive deep into their quarantine kitchen to see what's going on with them, and hopefully make them a drink that doesn't taste like absolute garbage. My first guest hails from his parents' basement in Delaware currently. You may know him as the on-site videographer of the Intrepid Air and Space Museum, or perhaps you've seen him biking all the way across the continent of the US because he's that cool like that. But I know him as possibly one of the greatest huggers in the world, Connor Lynch. Hey, Connor.
Hi, Jessica. How's it going?
Our second guest tonight comes from about 20 blocks south of me. You may have seen him at the Duplex, or maybe Marie's Crisis in that like late after 2 a.m. crowd. Or maybe you have had a drink from him at Amsterdam Ale House, or maybe Joe's Inn in Richmond. Or perhaps you may have heard him sing because he's literally the most talented person I know. But I know him more intimately as one of my best friends and also possibly one of the best huggers in the world, Stephen Ralph, everyone. Hi, honey. Well, tonight, I will. Will the drinks be any good? That is not a guarantee. If you have ever watched this show before, I guarantee nothing. But what we do know is that there'll be alcohol. Welcome and bienvenue. Welcome. Cabaret, oh cabaret, to cabaret. Welcome everyone, so glad you can join us tonight here at the Duplex Piano Bar and Cabaret, live stream style. So as always, Jessica's Cocktail Cabaret, we make a great drink, and then we dive into somebody else's kitchen. And, God willing, we make something delicious with them. But first things first, mommy needs her alcohol. So this week, in honor of Cinco de Mayo, which is really kind of a bogus holiday, let's be honest, but also tequila is delicious, I've decided to make a margarita. And this recipe is from one of my fellow bartenders uptown here in Harlem. We started working together at Harlem Public about 5-6 years ago. And she taught me how to make this cocktail, and it's a little burst of sunshine, so I can't wait to share it with you. So I'm going to tilt you down here so you can see what I am working on. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to salt the rim of our glass. I don't always drink my margarita salted, but it's a holiday. I just have a wedge of lime that I've split in the middle here. Hello. And I'm going to run it around the edge of my glass. Get her nice and wet, always important. And then I just have a plate of salt here. I've got like the big crackly, crumbly sea salt so that I can get nice big chunks on the edge of my glass. Because I really hate it when the salts are too tiny, like the big salts. So that's all we're looking for. You're not looking for like a crazy amount of salt, just enough to give yourself a little pop of taste. Now, let's get this margarita mixing. Margaritas are traditionally a very sour cocktail. We think of them often as like really tequila-y and very, very sweet, but traditionally they're really supposed to be sour, really, really citrus forward. This recipe does tend to be on the sweeter side, so if you find it's a little too sweet, you can bump the triple sec back a little bit and bump the simple syrup back, but I would recommend keeping all of the citrus in. Don't cut the orange, even though it's not always done. It makes it delicious. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with a whole ounce of lime juice. So you can measure this out. I've just been cutting wedges of limes in quarantine to save myself the heartache. And you can just squeeze them right in. The other thing you can do is you can take a whole half of a lime like this and stick a fork in the middle of it and twist it. And that will also juice the lime just as well. But I use the wedges. And we're getting a whole ounce of lime in here. And let's see how we did. Yeah, we're looking a little short. This lime is not quite ripe, so I'm going to throw a little extra in there. Bartender's eyes. I just know when it's right. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put in 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. So you can use 3 little lemon wedges. You can also use that pre-bottled lemon juice stuff and lime. The ones in the green bottles, I can't remember the brand, taste the best. But if you can do fresh, fresh is always ideal. Okay, now here's the kicker, the secret sauce, the magic that makes it all go. And that is just a little squeeze of orange juice. So if you're measuring, you're looking for about 1/4 of an ounce, but it's really like a couple droplets. So that's it, you know, just a little. And that's just gonna help round out the flavor a little bit. The next thing we're gonna do is put in some simple syrup. Simple syrup is pretty easy to make on your own. You can buy simple syrup at the store. It comes in bottles, but it's usually got a lot of other extraneous things in it. And it's a really simple recipe. You just take equal parts sugar and water, put it in a pot, bring it to boil, and let it simmer for 15 minutes. And then boom, you've got simple syrup. And if you do that, you can choose to make cane sugar simple syrup, brown sugar. You can get really fancy, but it should have the consistency of something like pancake syrup when it's done. And we're going to do a whole ounce of that. And again, if you like your things a little more tart, you can take this down to 3/4 of an ounce or even 1/2 an ounce if you're looking to really just suck on a lime here. Next, we have some triple sec. If you're feeling fancy, you can also use Cointreau. Works just the same. You're just looking for some orange liqueur. I do 3/4 of an ounce. And again, if this tends to live too sweet for you, you can bump that down to 1/2 an ounce. And then last thing, the start of the show, Madame Tequila. I've got a reposado here. Lots of people like silver tequila sometimes in their margaritas, but I really love Espolon. I like the reposado better than their silver. If I'm going to drink a silver, I'll probably drink Don Julio. Anything is great. Some people really like a very tequila-forward margarita. I've actually seen blind taste testing done where, like, the lowest shelf, like garbage tequila, was the tequila that people preferred best in their margarita. I guess it tastes most like a margarita. So don't be afraid of going a little lower shelf. You might enjoy the taste better. But this is my baby for the night. So we're going to do a solid 2.5 ounces of tequila in this puppy. When I say solid, I mean closer to 3, okay? So that's 2, and then we'll pick it up here, 3. All right, so now we shake. Good. I have a shaker here prepped with some ice. I'm gonna go back and forth to make sure I get all of that simple syrup out from the bottom of my glass. Great. And we're shaking for probably 10 to 15 seconds. And you can do one of 2 things. You can strain this cocktail over fresh ice, or you can just dump the whole thing in the glass with what you've mixed it with, which is what I'm going to do. So here we are. Gypsy's Uptown Margarita. Now, I ran out of ice in my house today, which is why she's short. But throw in a couple extra ice cubes, you're good to go. Oh, here, let me garnish it a little cuter that way. Boom. Cheers, y'all. Oh, hell yeah. That's exactly right. Okay, brilliant. Woo! She's a little strong, and I like it. So if you're at home drinking with us, please, please, please raise a glass. All right, so let's kick it over to Connor's kitchen and see what the heck he's got going on in there. I'm a little nervous that he's in a basement. I'm not going to lie to you. Hello, honey.
I am in a basement.
Oh, but this basement is like gorgeous, though. Look at that.
It is. This is at least twice as large of a situation as my New York apartment. I've been living here for 6 weeks. Did the math on that yesterday. Not sure I still count as a New Yorker anymore.
Were the tears streaming down onto the page?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But,
all right. Well, I want your parents to adopt me so I can live in that basement too. And number 2, show me around your kitchen and tell me what we're working with today.
So, kitchen. I'm in the basement. My parents have a bar situation.
This place is amazing. Never mind. We're just show canceled. I'm gonna come down there. We're just gonna throw a party.
Yeah, no, you're more than welcome anytime. I'm sure they'd love you. So I've been living in this sort of basement situation. My family's upstairs. Me being a fairly independent person, have been living down in the basement. But we do have this bar situation. So on our top shelf, we have a fine selection of liquors. I have been drinking the rye. We have a creme de cassis, a sauce blanco, a little bit of the Kraken, Bombay dry gin, Jose Cuervo Especial Silver, Rossi vermouth, because my mom got really into Manhattans when she discovered that I could make Manhattans.
What a woman.
I'm not sure what this is. Maybe you could fill me in. It's port.
I have no idea. Oh, it's port?
Yeah, it's a warrior Porto.
There have been known to exist tequila cocktails with port float on top that have been very delicious.
Oh my! And we have a bottom of mostly sort of liqueur-y things. We have Grand Marnier, a little bit of Amaretto, some Pims. I have no Benedictine liqueur. No idea what that is. No creme de cassis. Yeah. There's a whole nother liquor shelf upstairs, but that's where my family is, and I thought maybe.
Okay. And you don't want them here.
Don't want that. I mean, I asked them, and they didn't want to be.
Oh.
We also have a selection of bar tools. 1 second.
Talk to me about your juices, your citruses, your sodas, or lack thereof.
Not much. We have a couple of these guys, some tonics.
Oh, the tonic. Okay.
We have nothing. The downstairs fridge is quite there at the moment.
Or you got Diet Coke. You can do anything in the world with Diet Coke.
It's empty.
Oh.
I've been indulging. We also have a bottle of Josh, my good friend Josh.
Okay. Are you in the mood to drink anything?
Nothing in particular. As ever, as is our way. I put myself in your capable hands.
All right. Okay. We can do this together. We can do this.
Yeah, I believe in us. Have ice.
Oh, you have ice. You're prepared.
And a shaker. So, I'm good to go.
Okay, well, all we have to deal with is liquor, which is a little scary. So, let's...
That's very me.
Do you want to open this port, or is it something we should not dip into?
It's been here for years. I don't think anybody's going to notice.
I'm a little intrigued. Can you open it and take a sip of it and tell me how sweet it is? And if it's really aromatic on the front of your face.
Got it. It's
oh my
God. Maybe. I swear I saw a wine opener down here half an hour ago.
Oh my God, it's not worth it, because also I'm a little afraid of opening something we shouldn't open.
Listen, you already have the invitation to come hang out here.
Oh well, there we go. Am I coming in and out to you, by the way? I feel like my Wi-Fi's crappy. Is my Wi-Fi crappy?
Your Wi-Fi's happy.
Okay.
Where the fuck? Sorry. Where the hell? Heck?
I cuss all the time on this show. Carry on.
Great.
I'll be here getting drunk if you need me.
I know that I saw a wine opener down here, and that's why I put the wine opener upstairs.
For the sake of time, I will give you one more minute, and then we will change our game plan.
Great.
Don't cut yourself. I'm so nervous.
I'm not going to say that I haven't done that yet, but I have.
How else has quarantine been otherwise?
It's been okay. I mean, I've been in my parents' basement, so like as good as that. As good as that.
I understand that. I've been walking in the same 150 square feet, if that makes you feel better, just in circles.
Yeah. No, I mean that's the thing. It's like being a New Yorker, a refugee New Yorker has been kind of a struggle. I have felt guilty leaving all of my beautiful New York friends in the city without me.
New York is kind of weird. Some parts of it are dead, but like I feel like up here in this neighborhood, things are sort of operating as usual. Just everybody is really spread out and has masks on, but it's no less. I feel like there's still the same amount of like street and foot traffic. If that makes sense.
So that's the next thing. Like, so I'm coming back on Monday probably. And I like, you know, all I've had to go on is news reports, which tend to be fairly dire because it's the news.
Because they need to sell things, yeah, sure.
Like, damn it.
Okay.
So I got the cap off, but then that wouldn't happen.
All right, you know what? It's not meant to be.
Nope.
Don't you think? I think it's not meant to be. Yes, I am.
I think it's not meant to be either.
Okay.
What do you got for me, Harika?
I don't know. Let's make something that might taste like shit. Are you okay with that?
I'm great with that.
Okay. In the liquor cabinet, you said you had rum, tequila, right?
Yes, we have some Kraken.
Yeah, pull that bitch out. She's white, right? Not dark?
Yeah, no, it's dark. It's dark.
Oh, it's dark?
Yeah, it's the pirate stuff that has a handle.
Oh, that's... Yep, okay, carry on.
Great. Tequila, we have some options. We have Salsa Blanco.
No, let's do the...
We have the Especial and the Silver.
Jose Silver.
Great.
Remind me, creme de cassis, what does that taste like?
Creme de cassis, it is...
I never work with it.
My mom likes it for Cure Royale. She puts them in champagne. It's elderberry, I want to say.
Can you... Yeah. Oh, that's right. Can you take a sip of it and tell me how sweet it is?
It's mostly syrup.
Excellent.
It's like a really, 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 really candy sweet sherry.
Lovely. Let's do this, bitch. Okay, so in a shaker, do you have a measuring utensil or a shot glass?
Shot glass. We got a shot glass.
Lovely. My next question I ask all my guests, would you like a drink or would you like a drink?
You know me. I want a drink.
Okay, and just bear in mind that if this tastes like garbage, then you still have to drink the whole thing, right?
That's totally fine. I can make that happen.
I guarantee that the cocktail is going to taste good. That's never a part of the service here. Okay. Let's do...
Also, I have some rye on ice just to sort of wash it down, just in case.
I took a shot of whiskey with my first episode. They're like, should we just do a shot of JMO now? I'm like, sure. But this margarita is, and I have not eaten in a while.
That looks delicious.
This is Gypsies from Harlem Public.
I miss that place so much.
What an angel. Okay. Oh, they deliver when you get home. You just order online. They come.
That was the last meal that I had before I left town.
What a great last meal. Okay, here we go. Making a cocktail. We can do this. Let's do. Let's do 1.5 ounces of each rum and the tequila.
Okay. And that's how many of these?
1.5.
1.5. Gotcha.
So you should have 3 shots in there total. Well, good night. Your family didn't want to see you after this, right?
No. they're quite done with me. 1/2. Smells like high school.
Don't worry, we're gonna cover it up.
All right, 1/2 of each.
Okay, and then let's use 1/2 of a shot of that elderberry. Because you said it's like just straight syrup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. That was maybe more than 1/2 a shot, but that's fine.
What happened?
That was maybe more than 1/2 a shot, but that's fine.
Great. You know what? The spirit moved in your soul, and that's what's important here.
That's what being creative is all about.
Yeah. Let's ice and shake that. And then we're gonna top it with tonic, but I don't know if that's too crazy. That might be too crazy, but I think it might work.
So this is what I got.
Beautiful.
It's brown.
Do you have a few fresh ice cubes?
Yes.
Why don't you strain it onto a few fresh ones? Not that much could help the garbage that we're creating, but I think it could.
Whew. I'm getting some serious like armpit sort of smells coming out of this. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh. It's a shade of brown.
I love Franken brown cocktails. I made a brown one last week.
All right.
In a perfect wait. Oh, you want to taste it now?
No, I'm just smelling.
What does it smell like, honey?
Not great. It smells a lot like so you went to college. College bar floor, 3:00 in the morning.
Lovely. Okay. So in a perfect world, I'd probably top it with soda, but you have tonic, so let's dump it on there and see what happens.
Tonic? Oh boy. All right. Let's pull out the cold tonic. Ugh.
Anything will help. And just like don't get crazy. Just like a little scoot. Oh my God, your dentist. Jesus in heaven. You know that's really bad for your teeth, right? Don't get crazy. Just scoot. That was a long pour. I felt nervous.
Just a little scooch.
Okay.
All right.
Well, here we are, quarantine. Godspeed. I'm so nervous for you. I'm so sorry.
You know, actually,
Yeah.
it's not that bad.
Yes, I will take not that bad. Yes.
It doesn't smell great, but the
There's no aromatic of the tequila and the everything could be a great nosegay for you. There's no way.
Once it hits the tongue, the creme de cassis does it sort of like sugar work, where it's like, no other flavors.
Lovely.
And, kind of covers up the armpity smell of the rum intermixing with the tequila, and this ain't bad.
You know what? I will take not that bad. Cheers. Happy quarantine.
Cheers. Happy quarantine. I miss you terribly.
I miss you too, honey. You know, I'm leaving the city, I think, for 2 weeks because I just can't anymore. So I think I'm going to pass you ships in the night. But
as soon as I get back, you bail out of the city? Well, I mean, it's not like we could see each other anyways, necessarily.
It's like a 20-foot socially distant walk.
Yeah.
Oh, where am I going? It's a top secret location because I don't want any of you bitches to come there because I love it so much. I don't want anybody to know where it is. Oh, there you go. You've got your mask already.
Yeah. Order these specially. They're washable.
Have you been biking a lot since you've been in Delaware?
Yeah. I do like a bike ride once a day. There are lots of bike trails around here. The boardwalk's been closed. The beach has been closed. My parents live in a beach town in Delaware. So most of the fun places to go have been closed, but I've been at least able to get outside and experience fresh air once in a while.
Yeah, so when you're not in quarantine, tell everybody at home what you do so that I can plug you.
So when I'm not in quarantine, I am the producer of a podcast called Fix a Flick. It's a fun little movie bullshittery podcast. My technical job is video producer at the Intrepid Sea and Space Museum, but I've been furloughed until July 1st. So don't really think I work there anymore.
Nobody works anywhere anymore. It's okay.
Yeah. I've been producing a podcast called Friendly Fire for a friend of mine recently, which is really cool because that podcast actually has like listeners, and a handful of other podcasting shows. A lot of my life at the moment has been podcasting and making Zoom work for a theater thing, which actually I'll tell you about at some point.
Ooh, that's excellent.
I've been doing theater over Zoom.
That's amazing. That's the future.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. I'm glad your drink was not miserably terrible.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been lovely. It's lovely to get to see you. I'm looking forward to being back in the city in a few days. And everybody out there, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay sane.
Yeah, you too, babe. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, y'all, Connor, what a nugget. One of the most interesting people I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. And I met him just across the bar, probably shaking a margarita for somebody else. As a reminder, if you ever want to do this with me in your kitchen, you can just Venmo me your request. Let me know. My Venmo is @JessicaHarika, just my full name. And we'll go through your kitchen, and we can make something for real delicious. We don't have to experiment with your liquor. But if you've ever wanted to learn anything about bartending, how to make something, how to flame a Sazerac, or how to make a proper sour with an egg white, anything like that, just let me know, and I'll come into your kitchen and we'll make it happen. Okay, so up next we have Stephen Ralph from just down in Central Park North, and we're gonna see what he's got going on in his house, and hopefully we can make some magic. Hey, baby. Oh my gosh, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sorry.
Echo.
We have an echo. Fix it.
Please.
How is that?
Nope, still garbage.
Yeah, hold on.
And Steven sounds like an alien. That's amazing. Well, while we've got some time to fix that, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about T-Rex and Tara's new showtime for the show TNT. It's fucking incredible. If you do not know Tara and T-Rex, they are two of the most talented students on this planet, and they have this fucking amazing show. Their new time is Saturday at 7 p.m., and they have a special Mother's Day tribute going on this week. So you want to catch them here at the Duplex Cabaret and Piano Bar page at 7 p.m. on Saturday. And then, of course, coming up right after this is Tequilas for Trivia and Tequila with Liam and T-Rex. And I think the trivia I think categories are going to be really good tonight. I saw something about Michelle Corn, and I think that maybe there might be, I don't know. I don't want to ruin it, and I don't want anybody to go Googling their homework, but we'll catch y'all at 9 o'clock for that. All right, let's check in with Steven and see how he's doing. Steven, are you with me?
Yes.
Amazing. Is he frozen or is he just really still? That was awesome.
I was like,
take me around this kitchen. Let's see what we can do.
okay. I just put everything together.
Ooh, professional. This is like all my friends are bartenders, so I feel like they're like, and here's my full bar setup and my accoutrement.
And then we have booze up here.
We have so many things to choose from.
Yeah. Do you want me to go through them like Connor did?
Well, actually, because we might be tight on time, so let's. Are you craving anything? Is there anything you're like dying to make?
I haven't drank in a while, so I'm like, just fuck me up. Let's see what happens.
Okay, great. Talk to me about what you have that's non-liquor in your house, like citrus, sweet things, agave, honey, simple, just granulated sugar.
Honey. Oh, so we have honey, granulated sugar, some jalapeno. We have the LaCroix. We have the sparkling Polar, which is the blueberry lemonade. We have a lemon here, maybe some ginger.
Ooh.
We also have some blue agave.
Ooh, amazing. That's going to be delicious. All of a sudden, I liked jalapeno. I liked muddled jalapeno, agave, something. And that's as far as my brain went. Does that sound delicious to you?
Sure, yeah. Let's do it.
Or no?
Whatever.
You said whatever. Okay, now here's a question. Do you have any like lemons, limes, or oranges in your arsenal?
We have one lemon.
One lemon. Okay. Amazing. All right.
She's holding up.
What the fuck do we do? Like, what kind of? Do you have mezcal?
No, we have rum though. Hold on.
Climb the mountain.
We have rum. We have Everclear.
Oh my God! What? You have Everclear? Oh my God! Oh my God! Carolyn cackling. Yeah, we have to use that now. Never mind. We're making an Everclear cocktail. Let's fuck this shit up.
What did Connor say? It smells like high school.
Oh.
We were gonna use it to, clean our hands.
My mom said, hey. Yes, Mom Michelle. That shit.
Hand sanitizer.
Okay, so we won't waste too much of it. You don't need too much of it. All right. Let's make some garbage punch. Let's do it. Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hop off this chair.
Hop off that chair right quick.
Scoot you down here a little bit. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see actually. Well, oh yeah, you're totally in the picture. Yeah, take a step forward. Perfect. Yeah, that's brilliant. Okay. Do you have a shaker, or are we working in a jar? Beautiful. Okay, so I think a heavy squeeze of agave to start. Don't you think? I couldn't hurt. Good. Does that look like almost an ounce? Oh, beautiful. Okay. And then remind me what's on that on your lower counter, all of your mixers. You said you have LaCroix and you have what else?
Blueberry lemonade. And we have orange. We also have tangerine LaCroix.
I like the
You also have your Cointreau and Saint Germain over here.
I was definitely feeling the Cointreau. Maybe let's do like a whole ounce of that.
Whole ounce?
Mm-hmm.
I do free pour, right?
You have a shot glass? You can measure with a shot glass. Oh, okay.
I do have a shot glass.
Even died of alcohol poisoning.
However, these shot glasses are definitely an ounce and a half.
Okay, well, use your discretion.
It's.
Oh yeah, little, cute. What a nugget.
Yeah.
Does that say a redneck shot glass?
Yeah, don't judge it. So you want an ounce of Cointreau, you said?
Yes.
All right, I got you. Let me just rinse this out.
Couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt.
Don't be mean. I'm joking. So here's your ounce. I'm going to say that's the ounce.
That looks great.
Yeah.
And then I think the juice from half of that lemon.
All right. I'm going to roll the lemon.
Good boy. For those of you at home who don't know what rolling the lemon is, you take your lemon or any citrus on a flat surface and you give it a roll. It sort of breaks apart all of these like fibrous tissues so that when you go to squeeze it, you get a lot of juice out and it doesn't get sort of like trapped in the mush of the fruit.
Also, this is my Kettle One knife. Thanks to
Kettle One, triple distilled for life. Yes.
Capeche Estrada. All right. squeezing half the lemon.
Squeezy, squeezy, squeezy.
You're lucky
squeezy.
I bought lemons this week.
Oh my god, the sirens. Can you hear the sirens? They're so loud. Sorry, y'all. Beautiful. Okay, and then let's do woof. I'm afraid to do any more than one shot of Everclear in that thing.
I have Carolyn here, so it's fine.
If I were to balance this cocktail traditionally, I would say 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces, but I am afraid for your lives.
I'll just fill this up.
Fill it. Oh yeah, that's a good compromise. Fill it up. Since we don't know exactly how big that is.
Yeah, it's like 1.5 ounces. Oh my. Oof. Yeah, it's grain alcohol. It's in there.
Lord have mercy. All right, we're gonna fill that with a lot. No, about halfway up with ice and shake the shit out of it.
Ooh, ice.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
It's okay.
You have 2?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna shake with one and drink with the other one. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. But you're gonna have to shake it a lot because that agave is gonna be stuck to the bottom. So you're gonna have to shake. Do you know how to do a heart shake?
Yeah.
For those of us at home, you can shake just like this, but you can choose a heart shake. One hand on the bottom, and you go up and down.
Woo!
And apparently, you get better centripetal force, more bang for your buck. You see some people even turn it all the way over in between. Because it's a skill I do not possess.
I gotcha.
If you want to see a proper heart shake, you can follow the Whiskey Diaries on Instagram, and he has a great heart shake.
I'm sure he does. All right. I'm going to put this in a glass.
Yeah, something nice and tall because we're going to top it with, I think, half of that blueberry, half of that tangerine.
Sure.
Or you could do all tangerine. Tangerine, cheese.
Yes. All right. I'm ready for you.
I'm out of margarita. What a sad day. Have to switch to water, I guess. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. And a nice side-to-side shake. Make sure we get all that. Good. Yeah. There you go. Pretty.
Done.
And then I say, like, at least, like, you know, yay much of the tangerine, and then maybe a top with blueberry to sort of round it out, so you're not just orange on orange on orange. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And there is a method, y'all at home, if you want to mix cocktails with carbonated things called aerating, but it's kind of treacherous and you can tend to make things explode. So we're just going to put it in there and give it a stir, which is safer. Hopefully you can understand. Yes, that's perfect, Stephen. That if you shake something carbonated, it will explode in your hands. Good, and maybe some up down to make sure that that you get some up down mix. Yeah, just press the ice cube down. I think you'll get it. Beautiful. All right. Well, you want to put a lemon wedge on it? You want to garnish her up?
One, just to let you know.
Thank you. Thank you. Stephen, how has your quarantine been?
It's been quarantined.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, living best life. I had this really wonderful person make me some beautiful meat pies.
Oh, who was that? Did she make you some lahmacun?
Yeah, she did make me some hamasi.
You said it just right. Good job. She sounds like a great cook and overall a genuinely wonderful human.
I mean, she's a genuinely wonderful human and a great cook and a great singer.
I don't know who you're talking about, but
she's a rap singer. She does all these things.
All right, take a sip of this rocket fuel. Let's see what we did.
It's everywhere.
In my defense, I said no more than 1 ounce.
I think it just needs a little more, you know. Just a little.
Maybe some agave too. Put some sweet on it. Couldn't hurt.
No, perfect.
Better? Okay, so we just need to go a little top.
Yeah.
What does it taste like? Is it just basically orangey?
With a little bit of blueberry. And
Okay.
that's beer. Yeah.
Oh, sounds like a morning muffin to me.
I'm so nervous. I don't understand what's about to happen.
Okay, I would just please don't drink that all by. Did you eat? You've had food, right? You have more of those meat pies. Eat a meat pie.
Those meat pies were done immediately.
It took you like 10 of them.
Yeah, and I finished them in 2 days. Hi, Auntie Sherlyn, I love you.
Aww. Everybody's here. The gang's all here, y'all.
Yes. Oh my God.
And you were drunk in 2 sets.
Yeah. Wow. Woo.
Oh my God, amazing.
Where are we? What are we doing?
I don't know. What day is it? Quarantine day 55, I think? 56?
56.
I don't know. Day 2, damn many. That's what I do know. Well, I hope that you are staying healthy and safe.
I hope that you
and that you don't die drinking this cocktail tonight, because I'll feel really guilty because I love you.
It's okay. It's only one. It's just been a while.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
Of course.
It's only one. Please eat a snack for me. Do it for me.
Of course.
You want me to send? I can send you food. I'll order you some delivery and have it sent to your apartment.
Oh no, it's okay. I made a bolognese 2 days ago.
A bolognese. Look at you, Chef Steven.
Yeah. So we made a bolognese and a cobbler, so we're good.
You have cobbler, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
bro. It had 4.5 cups of sugar.
That seems like just the right amount.
It was delicious.
Diabetes amount, honestly, but it probably was so good.
It was so good. It was crazy. And destroyed the oven.
Oh wait, what'd you say?
And destroyed the oven because it just kept like boiling over with.
You gotta do that bacon tray underneath, yo. Did you do bacon tray?
No, but Brent yelled at me for not having one, so it's fine.
Thank you, Brent. Brent already. Where's the cookie sheet underneath for overflow spill?
Right? And Auntie Sherlyn is probably like, you know better.
I didn't raise you like that.
Exactly.
All right, baby. I love you so much. I've got to head out. Thank you so much for doing this.
Of course. Thank you.
I love you. Oh, the incomparable Stephen Ralph. Literally one of the most talented people I know. Well, y'all, that's just about my time tonight. So if you have a moment to go visit the GoFundMe page for the Duplex staff, any little bit that you can help. I know that times are hard. So if you do have the capability to be generous, that is so invaluable to us. It's GoFundMe.com/the Duplex staff, and this goes to all of our employees to help them with whatever financial needs crises have arisen for them since lockdown has started. And again, if you want another cocktail lesson with me, go ahead and Venmo me, Jessica Harika. We'll set something up. Shit, even if you don't Venmo me, let me know. We'll do a cocktail lesson. The more drinks, the better. So now keep it tuned right here on Duplex Cabaret and Piano Bar page. For T is for trivia and tequila with T-Rex and Liam. Thanks you all so much. Have a great night. See you soon.